Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
What Just Happened is a storytelling party game, and these are fairly common, I guess. You have something like about selling items, etc. But this was a little bit different, that it gives you the prompts, and everybody at the table will tell a story, and then you kind of vote on what is the best, or the original player will be able to guess. But the prompts are really good, and it brings a lot of good stories out, and I find that interesting in this game. Now, normally, this isn't a genre of games that I enjoy very much, but for some reason, this one was kind of easy to tell the stories. Even people who weren't the best storytellers were able to draw something out of it. I thought that was a huge plus for this game. Now, like most of these games can sometimes devolve into just an activity versus a game in the scoring, and this one can do that too. But you're not really playing a game like this about the scoring and being competitive and winning, although that's part of it. Usually you'll have somebody at the table that's a better storyteller and come up with these things a little bit better just by nature. But this one does have a pretty good activity around it. Like I said, my family doesn't usually play these very much. We're not very good at them. We don't enjoy them very much, but for some reason, this one brought out a lot of laughs, and we had a good time with it. It could go naughty or nice on this one, so you could do like an adult Cards Against Humanity with this if you wanted to, but it's totally not necessary. But you can do that with most party games if you wanted to go down that path. For us, this was a fun one I can recommend if you can track it down. What Just Happened? Keeper. Here is What Just Happened, which comes in like a little snap box or whatever. As for the components, you're going to get some round markers. These are really cool. These are like acrylic, they like almost like upgrades you would buy on Etsy or something, but they're brains. And then you're going to get a bunch of cards in here. And the artwork on this are kind of silly and fun, and they're meant to get stories kind of going. Swanky bar, you can see Santa Claus, some of the people, Fidel Castro, Osama bin Laden, kind of humorous things, if they can be. Sriracha, The One Ring, just things that kind of get a story going. Card quality is pretty good. I don't mind it. If the what, the who, and the where on the back, so you can easily see what they are. Components are fine for a party game. Going to have some rules, which will tell you about future editions, and kind of gives you a list of all the cards that are in the game. On the side, you're going to see a block of walls. There's some pictures. It doesn't really teach you how to play the game or setup or contents. It's just a lot of words. That's a lot. The rules, luckily, are simple. You can get through this in a couple minutes. You should be up and running. You probably played a lot of games that kind of do the same thing. After each round, whoever has the most points is going to get one of these round tokens. When you have 3 of the round tokens, you will win the game. What's going to happen is you're going to shuffle each of the deck. Everybody will have 3 whos and 3 whats. So, as the game goes on, people will be playing these characters down, except for the player that's Bob. Bob is going to be kind of the main person of the round. And then, so you got Sauron, Lord of the Wings, that guy, and Selfie Girl. Kind of that guy, the guy you love to hate because he's so mainstream, he has no soul. It kind of gives you a little thing. And then everybody's going to place a what down onto it. So this has Zoloft. You might put a pistol with Sauron over here. That guy might get a shotgun. He might get whole milk or whatever. And then Bob, the player, will have a location. This time it's an alternate universe ran by Ninja Cats. So each player will go through, and they will kind of tell a story based on this, and you'll be getting points. You'll see points kind of listed on here, and they'll get points based on the story. You can't repeat stories. You kind of got to have it good. People will vote on whether you got the point or not. It's kind of loosey-goosey a little bit there. And if you have the most points, you're going to get a round thing. So you might say, hey, that guy walked into the store with a shotgun and he robbed it. Not a very interesting story. But if you can get one with the Lord of the Wings, which is Lord of the Wings, with a pistol, and he shot whole milk, and blah, 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 you're going to get more points. So the whole thing is a device, really, to try to get you. The Selfie Girl who takes Zoloft, which is an ultimate universe ran by Ninja Cats. And that's kind of the joke of it, is it's supposed to make you laugh. You can make him as dirty or as clean as you want. But it's really a device just to tell these stories, and you can play it. You can play it to as many rounds as you wanted to, but the game says grab 3 of these. Who should buy this game? Anybody looking for a storytelling device, but wants one that's easier to manipulate and to use. I found this to be very good. The party game aspect, you can play this with a lot of players. You're going to have laughs, have a good time.
but it kind of helps you with the storytelling a little bit that we were able to dive into it and have a great time. If somebody's super duper shy and isn't looking for this kind of experience, this is not going to be for them. But for everybody else, I found this one to be one of the better ones on the market.